Hi guys! Welcome to Ooh Ah Crochet. It is day 21 of Vlogmas day 21. Holy shnikes. Okay, so we are at the last amigurumi kit from the Dollar Tree, the $1.25 store, or 5/4, however you prefer. And here is the little dinosaur. So I have several notes, not all bad actually. Most of it is good. Again, we're dealing with the chart, so that I can't help you with. For those of you that didn't watch the other videos that I did, you have the chart, and it shows you your decreases and increases with those symbols. And you really need like a magnifying glass or to get your phone up this close and take a picture. So you start with the dinosaur head, and again, it does not tell you where to put the eyes. So there's that, which, I mean, you can figure out from the picture if you count. Then you work on the body. And I didn't close my body off. I left it open. I just sewed it into the head, which was fine. It wasn't a big deal. The next one you make is the tail. Not a big deal. That one's pretty simple. The last round you are doing, so you increase a stitch, and then the last one you're actually increasing a stitch every other stitch. So that, and then you have the legs, which again is focus, damn it. So the legs, you make eight rounds. It tells you that. Now the thing here, oh, you know what? So this is tricky. I did not read it. Ha! I just went by, there was only 3 circles. And I was going to say it was a problem with the pattern. It is not. It was a problem with me. So every other round, it had showed the amount of circles that were necessary. For the arms, it did not. It did not show me 5 circles. It shows me 3. So I went by that because that tiny print is super tiny. And here I was thinking, I knew that the arms had more rounds. And, but I went with it because it says the arms have 3 rounds of single stitches. Well, that is so funny. Each arm has 3 rounds of 6 stitches. Well, that's what I read. Okay, but now look at that. It says 2 through 5. But the arms, the words say 3 rounds. Okay, so Dollar Tree, you definitely have a problem with your pattern. Yeah. Okay, everybody else see that? There is an error in there because you actually have 5 rounds, but it does not show 5 rounds here, and it does not show 5 rounds there. So there is the problem. So I did read it right. Normally I don't read right, but the picture and the words do not match up. Okay, and then the last one here is the yellow spots. It only tells you to make 2 yellow spots, which makes no sense to me. So if you look at the picture, you can tell, for one, that the arms have more than 3 rounds. So I knew when I was crocheting it that there was an error. And even looking at that, reading it, there's an error. If you read the bar graph thing versus the chart, the bar graph is right, but the chart and the words are wrong. So there is 5 rows here, which you can clearly count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, there's only two spots. Why? If you're going to make something that is 3-dimensional, would you only put 2 spots on it? Because you're going to flip it to the other side, right? Okay. So I went ahead and made 3 spots, which there was plenty of yarn to do. And, I mean, I did only do the 3 rounds because that's what the pattern said. So I read what the pattern said. Yeah, I read what the pattern said. I'm not too happy with my back of my head, but that's just amigurumi. If you're You could have done, instead of doing the decrease for 6, you could have done it the 12 and probably had a smoother back there, but here's your face. And it doesn't tell you which side of the head those go to because they're actually the same. So it's just a tube with the decreases and the increases. So overall, he's super cute. I like him. He's cute. I was actually going to compliment the leg pattern here. The leg pattern is actually pretty cute. It's got your feet here. And because of the decrease, it automatically puts that little divot in there, which gives you your leg, and then you sew it on. So I actually liked the leg pattern. So that, I mean, overall, you get a dinosaur. You get what you ask for. Again, I think 2 spots would have been just weird. Like, why only have 2 spots? Or why have spots on him at all? I don't know. But that's what it called for, and that's what I did. Again, just a review of the product. They give you the plastic crochet hook, the plastic needle, which there was a lot of damn pieces on this little bitty dinosaur to sew on. I mean, you've got the head, the body, the legs, the arms. So there is 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pieces if you do 3 spots. So that little needle got to work out, but that's how much yarn I've got left. I only had a little bit of the yellow because I did 3 spots instead of 2, but there was plenty. I had extra yarn to sew on, so there was plenty of stuffing. So there was that. There's that. And the crochet hook, of course, is in there. Now, the eyes, we are 50-50 on the eyes actually working for the back. So that is a concerned Dollar Tree. If you are watching, your eye backs are crap. And I will say that out loud. Yes, I did. They are 50-50. So if a child buys this kit and they're putting eye backs on, just like, you know, Mom has taught them time and time again, I was 50-50 for getting the eyes to stay on. And I bought 4 kits. So I had a 50-50 chance. I had to put my eye backs on to get it to stay on. So I have extras because I had some eyes that were, you know, bad out of my batch that got scratched. You know, the lens got scratched or whatever, so I couldn't use them. So I knew I had extras and I used that. But otherwise, I mean, your last resort would be to melt the black part of the back. But the plastic part for the eyes that I got was actually pretty thin and pretty cheesy. So, but the other 2 that did work, they worked just fine. They stayed in. I had no problems with them. So, I mean, Dollar Tree, you're 50-50 for your eyes. You should probably check that production, is what I'm going to say, because that is not a good success rate for safety eyes, especially if you're calling them safety eyes to say you're not calling them safety eyes, you're calling them plastic beads, which is wrong also. I mean, if they were beads, they would be a hole through them and you'd be able to sew them on, which would be a lot safer than these that are not going to stay on if the backs don't work. So that is my opinion. That's my opinion on all 4 patterns. The patterns themselves are, I mean, for what they make, you are getting what it shows in the pattern. I mean, granted, my arms are too short because I followed the directions. But if they would have been a little longer, I mean, I don't know. T-Rex is supposed to have short arms, so. Anyway, he's cute. I think you could take this pattern and make him into a bigger one. You could use plush yarn. You could use the Dollar Tree velvet yarn or the just chenille yarn. If you could get it to make it without splitting. But I think overall, I wasn't disappointed. I think they made what they said they were going to make. For $1.25, you get your money's worth. You got the yarn, and the yarn I thought was soft. It's squishy, but it's not rough on your hands. So that's a bonus. So that is it for today, you guys. Happy Vlogmas. Oh my gosh, there's only a couple days until Christmas. That is so crazy. Donnie and I went and shopped today, like That's why this is the only thing I got done, because we shopped most of the day. Got some extra Christmas shopping done. Dawn got a small bonus, which thank goodness, because we wouldn't have had groceries or extra Christmas presents without that. It was a blessing. But yeah, anything helps, right? But I hope you guys are staying warm. It was actually 30-some degrees here today, so that was nice. It was not frigid while we were out there shopping. But anyway, we will get some pictures tomorrow. I think we're going to go take the kids to go see the lights tomorrow. That's my plan anyway. All right, you guys have a good day. We'll talk to you tomorrow.